Hey everyone, and welcome to another box opening of Sorcery Contested Realm Gothic. This is the second box I've done on this channel. And I wanted to look, I'm going to be keeping the running amount over on top of the screen of how much I paid for this and how much I actually get, the true value of it. So that's minus the seller fees based off of the last sold on TCG Player. This box I got for much cheaper. I think I want to say it was about 135. I'll put the exact number up than the last one. So I'm excited to break it open and see what we get. I still need about 30 or 40 cards in the set, so good chance of me getting something I need. So let's see what we get here. Again, this is Sorcery. This came out in December. Early December, and it's such a fun set to open. Wow, these scissors are not good for that. I do not know where my other scissors are. So we'll just make do with what I got. All right. And again, if you are buying booster boxes, the dust codes are on the bottom of every single box, and they give you 100 dust points. And you can go to sorcery.com, sorcerytcg.com, and trade those points in for cool promos. Inside the box is Ian Miller's Void art, which honestly wouldn't be a bad get. It's a great unique. Get a box topper, and everyone has the tokens that you'll use in the game. So let's go ahead and start ripping. So again, I'm going to be looking out for uniques and foils. Top three are going to be the exceptionals, and then the fourth card is going to be your elite, or it's the elite spot or your unique. In this case, it's a elite, the Blade of Thorns. Got plenty of those, and so I'll kind of walk you through some of these. This is a site, and that's one of the things that makes Sorcery unique. You can also find curios in here. The curios are about 1 in every 50 booster boxes, and they have some kind of difference that you can find. They're not officially sanctioned by by Eric's Curiosa, but the community keeps track of them. So one example is you might find like different text, or you might find a special Easter egg on a card that you wouldn't otherwise see. Here we go, Asmodeus. I do have this one, but it is unique, and I'm always happy to get uniques. And each box typically gets about 8 to 10 uniques, it seems like, in Gothic, and about the same amount of foils. So 2 packs in, I got my first unique. Horrible Hybrids, Weathered Trunks, One Shot Wizard. This is my favorite artwork, my kid's favorite artwork in the game. Desecrate, Swap, and an Elite Beast, so a Black Cat. Entombed Reese Militia. So here's our first foil, and it's a version of rare. And if you haven't seen Sorcery foils, they're just really high quality foils. You can see, especially on this card, it's spot foiled right there. So trying to catch it with the camera, but really cool. And on the back, you'll get the full art, which the art is one of the things that makes this game special. It's all hand-done art, and it is going to be commissioned to the people that make the art, and they get to keep it. They get to keep all the rights to it, which is very different than Magic the Gathering. So that one is Lindsay Crummett, and she's on Facebook, and she's done lots of cool little art tutorials. get an exceptional sight. The type line says is where you'll find what type of rarity it is, and it'll give you a little flavor. So an exceptional relic severed from restraint, the Hand of Glory. And the Lord of Lies, this is a really good card, really good rare. It's seeing a lot of play. Screamers is on the box and on the packs. Urgent Prayer, just got the foil of that one. And I really enjoy the videos that everyone makes for Sorcery. I myself, just even if you're not subscribed to this channel, I don't do it for serious content creation purposes, but it's always fun to watch people open Corpse Explosion. So that's why I do it, is to give other people a chance to. So I'm not just taking from the community, and I want people to see the values that are associated with opening and how quickly or not quickly you recoup the value. Some boxes are better than others, obviously. If you saw my first video like this, I got the value. I paid more for the box than I should have, and I still got the value back because I got some bangers. So I'm hoping for some bangers in this one. Regurgitator, this is in the pre-con. Ravenous, Profane, Vandal. In the next pack, I will show you how to check for foils in a pack. So if you just look at the back, you can quickly see by fanning the cards out if there's a full art on the back. So there's no foil here, so we can skip to the exceptionals. Thumb Screws, Mountain Peaks, Zombie Bruiser, and Demon. So this is Abaddon Succubus. That's actually one of the elites I needed. It's funny because even with beta, I just did a full inventory of my beta collection, and after like 20 boxes or so, I found that I only got one copy of Planar Gate, which is a 30-cent elite, and I realized that I just only opened one. Corpse Catapult, it's an artifact. Forgot to check here, but we'll see. So no foils there. Dark Alley, Gnarled Wendigo, Faith Incarnate. That's another one like Abaddon Succubus, an elite that I've just not gotten that many of. I think I grabbed one from the middle row, but we're mostly going down the left here. So far only one foil and one unique, which means there's going to be some heat in the coming boxes. So Nader Seed. Here we go, a foil. It's going to be a site. And it's a Ghost Town, foil Ghost Town. And I think it's such a fun experience to get the foils and the curios and look through all the commons. Something that you don't usually get to do in other games. You just kind of fly past whatever's in the end. But with Sorcery, you can enjoy every pack. The art, the rarity, the hits. Martyr, Bitten, I just called it Bitcoin. And Mazuj Ifrit. No foil in this pack. Drop a Fire Pit Imp. So I haven't, one of the big gripes about Sorcery is that you are not able to find play groups too handily. Most people I've showed the game to really enjoy it, but they're not always, going to be found everywhere you go. So, but it's still, like, from a collector standpoint, it's a really fun pack to open. fun set to collect. So this is one of the curios. There's a bow on top of the Gift of the Frog's head. Actually, here's another one of the curios you could get, which is a different art for Gossamer Ghost. In all the boxes I have opened, I have gotten 2 curios. So they're very rare. But even 2 curios is better than some people. Scatter, Bone Jumble, Forlorn Keep, and a Corruptor. So this is an elite avatar. I love the art on this. I love the colors. Forsaken Cemetery, Drown. So I'm pretty sure they found all of the curios that you can get in Gothic. There's always a chance that there's some that are like really small and haven't been found, but I'm not holding my breath that there's going to be more. Kroll Morlocks, Town Priest, Shallow Grave, and there we go, Core Crematory. This is actually one of the uniques I need. Beautiful color on that. A unique sight burns scrolls, swords, and souls alike. So let's get that in the sleeve. So this is unique number 2. Unique number 2, Core Cemetery. That was the last pack of row 1. River of Blood, Rowdy Boys, Fallen Angel, and the Cherubim. I think this is the elite that I have the most copies of. Playable, fun Timmy card. Actually, I never looked at the rest of this pack with the Core Crematory. Just realized. Quick check for nothing. Mummy, there's Ghost Town that I got a foil of, Abyssal Assault, and a Golgor elite card. So Asmodeus and Core Crematory. One I needed, which was unfortunately the reason why I'm opening boxes is because I feel like the value for getting the boxes or getting the cards I want or I need is still worth. There we go. There's another one that I need. The Empyrean. Happy with that. And yeah, I mean, this is the 2 uniques I've gotten here. They're not the big dollar ones. I think this is probably $4 or something, $3. But still nice that I was going to order it and I don't have to now. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing where I'm just moving on. Do I have any foil in here? I don't. I have not been able to come by foil uniques at all. I think in my 10 boxes of Gothic or 12 boxes of Gothic, I've opened 2. So I think it depends on what box or case you get, but Greater Blood Demon, Noise of Tucson, Gift of the Frog, check the Frog. But there are some monster hits that you can get with foil that I hope come up for me here. River Rapids, it's a solid playable. There we go, there's a Dark Alley, so ordinary sight. Or this is an exceptional sight. So the thing about the exceptionals is that they're actually worth less than the in the ordinaries, which is strange, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if someone can tell me why that is, but yeah, I don't know. I guess they're just printed less, or at least early on, the chance of getting exceptional is much higher, and therefore the exceptional foils are worth a lot less. Blade Dancer, another elite one. Still in the middle. We haven't taken any from the right side yet. About halfway through. This box is not looking like the greatest. Lucid Dreamers, my elite. Oh, there we go. That's a nice, another one with the spot foiling. It's actually really cool. Molten Mar. Take it.
This game would be so easy. So I don't know what other people feel. I will just go ahead. Oh.
We got Toolbox, which is actually a very in-demand exceptional. I think it has some value on it. Deliverance. So this is another unique that I don't have. Banish all nearby evil. Do I have this? Maybe I do. So we'll check. If I do have it, it didn't, it didn't register in my head. So that is our fourth unique, coming up on almost 2/3 through the box. Harbinger, Base of Babel, Wreath in Righteousness, and Ironclads, another elite avatar. It's 3 avatars I've gotten on the elite spot. And similar to the to the planar gate in beta, I have not yet gotten any stagecoaches. So again, a 40-cent unique, just not a single one. Or it's an elite, sorry, yeah, 40-cent elite. And I just don't get them. And that's a bummer. Arcade of Bones, got plenty of those. All right, we're dipping into the right side now. Hoping to get some more uniques and foils. I think just by what I'm looking at, we have 4 foils and 4 uniques. Therefore, this should be a pretty hot one. We should double up on both the uniques and the foils here. But you never know. Lord of Fear. Nothing going. It's easy to do what I'm doing, where when you're getting boxes that are returning value, but when they're not returning value, it makes the choice to buy a box to close your collection not good. Carrion Beetles isn't cool. Foil Carrion Beetles. Very cool art. So that's 5 foils. Ordinary foils I'm happy with though. So we have 2 ordinary foils right now. Kiss of Death, and Boulevard of Bones, Elite Sight. Boulevard of Bones really looks like it would be unique. I like all of the undead stuff in this set. Another Elite Magic Trail. Gift of the Frog. It's funny because like one card could completely turn the entire box around, but we have like about 8 packs left, and I don't even think we're scratching $50 yet, but check that. My head math is correct, so we're not even close to what we're supposed to be looking for. Another no foil here. Witching Hour, Pile of Skulls, Consecrates, and Alabaster Box. I feel like I get the Alabaster Box pretty often. But I'm still mildly happy that I got a couple of, they're not all repeats. Acid Rain. And Granary. Starting to get a little worried now with only 5 foils and 4 uniques with about 4 packs coming. I've heard that there have been some just boxes that don't have what you want. Like they don't have the Elite Automaton. Listen to some Crawler. Wow. I got 4 packs left. I'll pull these back. Four packs left. They should have all uniques and all foils, I guess. This one has a foil. My guess, just based on seeing the outside, is a Dreadwing, which kind of cool. And a unique. There we go. So we do have a pack with a foil and a unique. The Rack is a cool card. Have it. But let's go through there and Wave of Eviction. That's another exceptional foil. That gives us 6 foils and 5 rares, or 5 uniques. With 3 packs left. No foil here. Mimic, Enduring Faith. Need a unique. It's an elite, the Mayor of Milborn. All right, 2 packs left. No foil again. So not very many foils in this one. I think it varies a lot more than I Am Colossus is a unique. We'll take that unique. I have it, but we'll take. And so Last Pack Magic is interesting. I don't know if it's going to be a foil or unique. Maybe it'll give us another one with both. But I think it's safe to say, unless I get some Last Pack Magic here, this is the worst value box I've opened from Beta or Gothic. I know Arthurian Legends has its own stinkers, but this is a pretty bad value box. Winter Nymph. And Show Me the Big Unique. Okay, all right. Return King is a solid one. Not going to recoup the box, but it might get me to halfway, I think. But Cool. Well, thank you guys for joining me, and check back later, and I might have some better luck in the next one. But here's Return King. One of my 6 foils, or 6 uniques. Deliverance, Empyrean, Core Crematory, Asmodeus, and I Am Colossus, which I did not sleep on. Thanks.